In this video, we're going to be talking about a fragrance that is very popular in the fragrance community, a brand that is very significant in the shift of fragrances as we knew it, a cornerstone in the new age of fragrance, the house of Dior, and this is Sauvage Elixir. But no, we're not going to be talking about specifically this bottle. We're going to be talking about a clone of it. And at this point, this is where a lot of you are going to tune out, because anytime we mention the controversial word clone or inspired by, a lot of people just walk away. Well, there are a lot of people out there who don't want to spend what you're going to spend on a bottle of this. And no, I did not pay for this. This came in a trade I made not too long ago. But this fragrance is expensive. But I'm going to give you an alternative where you get the quality of the real deal, but at a small fraction of the price. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're going to be talking about a company that I've mentioned once or twice before. And before this one, I already had 3 other fragrances from this specific brand, Amore Parfums. And the good folks over at Amore Parfums reached out to me a few days ago, or maybe a week ago, and said, hey man, I got, this fragrance. I want you to try it out. And of course, I'm not going to turn it down. And I said, that's perfect, because I have the real deal and I can do a comparison to it. And he also reached back out and said, hey man, when you do the video, can I use the footage or what have you on my page? It helps support, the business, the brand. I said, dude, you've been more than generous to me. You can use any footage you want to. So they sent it to me, and this is Elixir 2.0. Now, I don't know what was before 2.0, but I have this one. And I must say, I was quite taken back. This smells identical to the original, and at a fraction of the price. Now, if I'm not mistaken, well, we'll get to price in a minute. But the original Dior Sauvage Elixir, I'm going to read off the main accords: warm, spicy, fresh, spicy, woody, aromatic. There's lavender, it's soft, spicy. There's cinnamon, amber. There's a powdery accord, and it's balsamic. And a lot of people have complained about Dior Sauvage, the original. They've complained about Elixir being super strong, and I get that. On Fragrantica, they get a perfume rating of 4.33 out of 5 with 6,164 votes. Now, I don't know if you want to take that for what it is, but a lot of people don't trust Fragrantica, so take it for what it's worth. Sauvage Elixir is an aromatic fragrance for men, launched in 2021, and the nose behind that fragrance is Francos de Machi. And if I butchered the name, I apologize. Top notes on Sauvage Elixir are nutmeg, cinnamon, cardamom, and grapefruit. Mid notes, lavender. Base notes are licorice, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. And if you have not gotten your nose on Sauvage Elixir, at the least, get your nose on it. I'm not sure if Ulta Beauty has it on display. They might, but I'm pretty sure places like Macy's, Sephora, and other places should have it. You're not going to find this at any discounters. If you do, it's probably fake. Not saying that discounters sell fake products, but I've never seen a Dior product at a discount store. So that's what I'm saying. And if you do, they'll probably get sued out the wazoo. Amore Parfums came out not too long ago, and they have some pretty good offerings. And I have a couple already. I didn't bring them out here with me, but I can vouch for the performance as of what I've gotten personally from them. I absolutely love their fragrances. Okay, I have it here, and it's actually sold out on Amore Parfums website, Elixir 2.0. But let's talk price. First off, if you go to their website, you can get 10% off when you sign up with your email. But these fragrances aren't expensive at all. So, I mean, yes, a discount is cool, but I mean, what you're gonna pay for this 1 ounce 30 ml bottle, $25, guys. You can't beat it. And this is more than enough juice, unless you're heavy-handed, like a lot of people I see are, and I'm one of them. This will last. This will suffice. Now, $25.99 is what you're gonna pay once again for this fragrance, and it says on the website, inspired by Sauvage Elixir. This is a Parfum d'Extrait, and like I said, guys, for $25, you cannot beat it. I wore it maybe a week or so ago just to give it a full testing, and I was not disappointed at all. Lasted 8+ hours on my skin, which is a rarity for me. And on clothes, just like what is it? Armaugh's Club de Nuit Intense, man. Lasts forever on your clothes. Sauvage, or Elixir 2.0, I should say, does the same. Price point at Macy's for a Sauvage Elixir 3.4 ounce bottle, $250. Obviously, you're gonna pay tax unless you have some kind of discount. Ulta Beauty, $250. Dillard's says $180. Nordstrom's says $180 to $150. I mean, just do the math. And yes, I know there are going to be people who are going to say, oh man, you should just save up your money and buy what you want. Yeah, that's plausible. And I'm going to say to you that there are a lot of people out here who have not ascended to wanting to save to buy an expensive fragrance. Why should they, when they can get something like this that smells just the same, with the same performance, maybe not as strong or as loud, but it does get the job done. I don't hate on anyone who wants to go a cheaper route or a cheaper alternative. I'm one of those guys. I'm not gonna sit here in front like I have everything, in order, or I'm one of those guys who just says, screw it, I'm just gonna go get it. No, not me. I'm a little bit more frugal with my money than that. I've learned to make smarter decisions. Now, there are things and fragrances out there that I will say at times, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. But for the most part, I have absolutely no issue with talking about houses like this and bringing them to the forefront, because these guys do an amazing job. Dapper, Sensual Obsessions, a ton of other inspired by companies, and they need love too, guys. I know there's this moral standard out there that a lot of people take a stance on when it comes to clones and inspired by fragrances. I get it. Some would even go to the length of saying that it's stealing. It's all of this other stuff. But if these companies would just maybe make something that is a little bit more affordable for the average everyday person. And I'm not saying dumb down their fragrances. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying maybe make a smaller bottle size, because a lot of companies only make 100 ml bottles. A lot of companies don't make 50 or 75 or 60 ml bottles and stuff, like 30 ml bottles. I'm going to tell you who did something like this. Argos. Argos heard that people were bringing up the fact that their fragrances were expensive and a little bit out of reach. And you know what Argos did? Argos came out with a 30 ml bottle size. And just so you'll see that I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's wazoo, I actually bought this Triumph of Bacchus because this is my favorite fragrance from the company. I've smelled others, and this one stood out a little bit more to me. Now, I haven't smelled anything new or newer from them, but when I saw that they made these 30 ml size bottles that were a little, it's still pricey. It was like $100 and something still, but I bought it anyway because I love this fragrance. But when companies listen to the consumer, in most cases, you're not going to go wrong. And I'm one of those people who look at prices and I'm like, is it really worth me picking up that, or can I find an alternative to it? So yeah, Amore Parfums Elixir 2.0 in my opinion, I should say, is definitely worth it if you're looking for a Sauvage Elixir alternative. If you're not wanting to spend $180, $160, $280, whatever the price may be for Sauvage Elixir, then definitely go with Amore Parfums Elixir 2.0, guys. That is my time. Hope you all have a great Sunday. Here is to smelling great.